Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 19th of July, 2024. Profit booking seeped across the market ahead of the Union Budget 2024, to be tabled on July 23rd. Caution ahead of the event also triggered a bout of strong profit booking, pulling all major indices down in the red. At close, the Sensex was down 738 points or 0.91% at 80,604.65, and the Nifty was down 269.95 points or 1.09% at 24,530.90. INFOSYS, ITC, LTIMindtree, Asian Paints and SBI were among the top gainers on the Nifty, while losers included Tata Steel, JSW Steel, Hindalco, BPCL and Tech Mahindra. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of Rail Vikas Nigam Limited jumped nearly 9% to hit an intraday high of 638 rupees after the company announced a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, with Israel's United Construction Limited. The MOU between RVNL and United Construction aims to explore and secure projects across a diverse range of sectors, including railways, mass rapid transit systems, tunnels, highways and expressways, bridges, building works, airports, ports, irrigation, power transmission and distribution, and renewable energy sectors such as solar and wind. In addition to this strategic partnership, RVNL also reported a favorable arbitration outcome. The Humble Tribunal awarded 584.22 rupees crore to Krishnapatnam Railway Company Limited in arbitration case No. 33 of 2019 against the Ministry of Railways. KRCL is a joint venture and special purpose vehicle of RVNL in which it has a 49.76% stake. RVNL, a Navratna Central Public Sector enterprise under the Ministry of Railways, was incorporated in 2003 to address the country's growing infrastructural needs and to expedite project implementation. Serving as the construction arm of the Ministry of Railways, RVNL handles project execution from concept to commissioning and forms project-specific SPVs to mobilize extra-budgetary resources through a mix of equity and debt. RVNL was established on January 24, 2003, and launched its IPO on March 29, 2019, subsequently listing on April 11, 2019. Shares of JSW Infrastructure fell nearly 6% after the company reported an annual decline in its consolidated net profit for the quarter ended June, driven by higher expenses. The company's shares have gained over 48% in the past 6 months, significantly outperforming the Nifty 50, which gained over 13% during the same period. For the June quarter, JSW Infrastructure's net profit fell 9% year-on-year to 292.4 rupees crore, while total expenses surged 40% year-on-year to 712.1 rupees crore. Meanwhile, revenue from operations rose 15% year-on-year to 1,009.8 rupees crore. Revenue growth is driven by an increase in cargo volume and a change in the realization mix, the company said in an investor presentation. The total cargo handled by JSW Infrastructure rose 9% year-on-year to 27.8 million tons in Q1, financial year 2025. Boosted by the increased revenue, the company's EBITDA also rose 24% year-on-year to 609 rupees crore in Q1, financial year 2025. The EBITDA margin expanded to 55.1% in Q1, financial year 2025 from 53.5% in the same period last year. JSW Infrastructure operates and manages ports and terminals, handling various types of cargo, including dry bulk, break bulk, liquid bulk, gases, and containers. The company also offers cargo handling, end-to-end logistics, and storage solutions. Shares of INFOSYS soared to the top of the pack of index gainers, rising by 5% in early trade on July 19 to hit a 52-week high, after the company beat analyst expectations of Q1 earnings and raised revenue growth guidance, signaling signs of recovery. Overnight, ADRs of INFOSYS, listed on the New York Stock Exchange, also skyrocketed over 8% to settle at $22.25 after the company released its June quarter results. INFOSYS revenue from operations rose 3.7% quarter-on-quarter in April-June to 39,315 rupees crore. However, its consolidated net profit fell around 20% sequentially to 6,368 rupees crore in Q1 financial year 2025, largely due to a high base in the previous quarter from a tax refund boost. Despite that, the bottom line as well as top line came in above the street's estimates. A money control poll of 10 brokerages had estimated INFOSYS Q1 net profit at 6,248 rupees crore and revenue at 38,850 rupees crore. In addition to the better-than-expected numbers, the IT services major gave investors another reason to cheer as it raised revenue growth guidance to 3 to 4% for the current fiscal. The company had previously guided for a 1 to 3% revenue growth in financial year 2025, and analysts had expected the IT services major to stand pat on that. Shares of DALMIA BHARAT down 5% after DALMIA BHARAT's first quarter earnings left brokerages unimpressed, as revenue and net profit remained flat on year. The cement maker's consolidated revenue from operations was down 0.2% year-on-year at 3,621 rupees crore for the quarter ending June 30, 2024, compared to 3,627 rupees crore in Q1 financial year 2024. The cement major said its net profit increased 0.7% at 145 rupees crore in Q1 financial year 2025. This was against 144 rupees crore in the same period a year ago. Nomura retained its reduce on the cement player with a price target of 1,700 rupees per share. Though the EBITDA ton has come in 33% higher than estimates on stable realizations, this wasn't enough to drive a re-rating. The price target implied a downside of 11%. Morgan Stanley said DALMIA BHARAT's weak volumes were a key negative and the brokerage has kept equal weight call intact, with a fair value of 1,900 rupees apiece. UBS too said that DALMIA BHARAT's EBITDA beat is on lower operating costs, but the brokerage has reiterated its sell with a target price of 2,160 rupees per share. Northeastern Carrying Corporation Limited in daily time frame is trading around 35.97 points with a change of 14.44% and is trading with a net volume of around 17.472 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 30.75, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 78.25. AKG Exim Limited in daily time frame is trading around 24.14 points with a change of 12.8% and is trading with a net volume of around 1.51 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 21.92, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 68.24. Orchid Pharma Limited in daily time frame is trading around 1,298.05 points with a change of 11.54% and is trading with a net volume of around 1.086 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 1,175.12, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 72.26. For the stock recommendation we have, Bajaj Finserv Limited looks good and can be bought at 1,641 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 1,585 rupees and a target of 1,699 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.